Welcome back to the channel, YouTube. Hope everybody's had a good holidays and everybody's prepared for 2025. So I love ASSETTO CORSA. This is an ASSETTO CORSA video, and I wanted to see what unique Hondas were out there. Like, I'm kind of fed up of all the same Honda car mods that you can get for ASSETTO CORSA. I wanted something really unique, and I'd gone through and I'd looked at all the car mods that currently exist, and I just couldn't find anything that was unique enough. Now, if you're a regular to the channel or you're new here, at the channel we love Hondas, and absolutely obsessed with the Honda Accord. So I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I could make an ASSETTO CORSA car and it be something unique that's not existed before? And I start literally from a base 3D car model with no textures, just a 3D model itself, and it having UV mapped all its parts, so its headlights and its body and so forth, windows. So the journey began, and the journey was amazing. I thought I'd look for a Honda Accord WAGON. So on my search for a Honda Accord WAGON, I found this. Now, this is a 3D model by a very amazing artist. He's very talented. He goes by Joko_P. I'll leave all these links in the description down below, but if you click the Gumroad one, which is the top link here on this page, you'll be taken to an amazing place, and I mean an absolutely amazing place. These 3D car models are absolutely phenomenal. I want to say a big massive thank you to Joko_P. I want to say, if you're looking for a really talented, really skillful 3D designer who's really good in Blender, absolutely knows what he's doing, his skills are top notch, he deserves loads of respect. I'm hoping to bring this 3D designer some well-deserved attention because his car models are fantastic. He does love Hondas, he does love wagons, so this was just a phenomenal find to actually find this car available. I did actually reach out to Joko_P, and hopefully stay tuned, because we should be bringing you guys some details on when this car is released. So I'm going to leave all these links in the description down below. If you're needing a 3D car model, or you are looking at doing a project where you need a 3D car model or you need a 3D designer, I'm not sure if he's open to requests or commissions, but he's really friendly, he's really talented, he's an amazing guy. He's 3D, look, the car's just beautiful. When I seen this, I thought, my God, this is incredible. If I could actually make this a car and make it working with everything, and actually put it into ASSETTO CORSA and be able to drive him out on the little Logitech G920, wow. And something unique that don't exist. It's a Honda Accord CH9 SiR, and these are all the details of the 3D model, everything that you need to know. And I was just blown away about how professional Joko_P is. I have worked with a different 3D designer previously in the past, and I will admit that that previous experience with the 3D designer was absolutely terrible. It was horrible. I didn't come out with a product that I was happy with at all. Joko_P is the most talented 3D designer, as you can see. His customer service skills are absolutely amazing. I did purchase this model. I'm going to speak to Joko_P and see, I hope I'm saying your name right there, sorry if I'm not, Joko_P, and hopefully collaborate with him to bring this car as a ASSETTO CORSA car mod that you guys can head on over to Joko_P and you can purchase this car, and you too can drive the Honda Accord CH9 SiR in ASSETTO CORSA. So again, guys, this for me was a pretty big project. I'd never undertaken something where it was just a base 3D model, and I'm the one who's actually doing all the texturing, I'm doing all the shader qualities, I'm fitting all the interior, I'm fitting all the lights, I'm fitting all the wheel dummies, the suspension dummies, the steering dummies, I'm fitting all the mirrors and everything. So it was quite a daunting little project at first, but once I got into it and got flying, I actually used my Honda Corsair R as a base. So when I got the car model from Joko_P, it literally is a plain model like this. It doesn't have any textures attached. All the parts are modelled absolutely phenomenally. Joko_P, massive kudos to you because your skills are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for making this project a reality. So this is me over in Blender. And what I did is I had to model all the interior to make space for my interior. So it came with like a block interior, so I just removed that out very quickly in Blender, and I just started remodeling the dash in Blender by literally just selecting it with object mode, clicking edit mode, and just highlighting the vertices and just moving them where I wanted. So I had to do that with the front part of the car and this back part of the car. As you can see, when I resized, I used my Honda Corsair to resize the model. This is not all or the full build, as it was just like 3 hours long in videos. So I've tried to take the majority of what was worthwhile you guys actually seeing, and make it like a fun, like, look what we've brought to life. So if you're enjoying the video, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below on what you think to the car, and please head on over to Instagram and support Joko_P by following him. And also, if you can support him on any of his links, please do that. I believe that this 3D designer actually deserves a lot of attention and a lot of highlighting because his skills are just amazing. He's been really amazing to work with as well. As you can see, I did quite a lot of moving around with the parts. So with Joko_P's 3D model, it was the body shell, the windows, all the A pillar and B pillar, C pillar, outside trims, the window trims that are black, all the headlights, all the fog lights, all the lenses for the rear lights and the front lights and the fog lights and everything. So all the outer shell that you've just seen, everything bar from my wheels that I threw on, that is all Joko_P, and it's just amazing. The headlights are just perfect. Everything on this car is perfect. So what I did is I went through and I stripped down some of the lenses because his models are really detailed, so I could build it back up. It's not the full build, as the full build was just way too long, as I've said. I am going to be making really quick and informative tutorials for you guys on texturing 3D models with KZEditor, shading them with KZEditor, all for ASSETTO CORSA. Also with how to do your vinyls, and also how to create textures from scratch. So how to create your window textures, how to create your glass textures. Also in Blender, I will be making tutorials on how to duplicate parts and copy them, and remove the bits that you don't need, if this makes any sense. Yeah, stay tuned for all the Blender tutorials for ASSETTO CORSA and the Editor tutorials as well. Any information or anything that I've learned that I've applied to make this car, I want to make into little short informative videos that I'll put into a playlist for ASSETTO CORSA car modding tutorials, so you guys can just hit up that and hopefully it'll be really helpful in helping you guys make your own car mods or customizing cars, texturing cars and so forth. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a mad video, this one, but this is literally just processes of me going through and just applying textures and applying shaders. Again, I've tried to sort of chop the video and make it not really time-lapse video, but sort of just like the key points. Just like once we got the body textured and we got all the windows textured, we got all the shader qualities in for the lenses as well, the wheels are on, and we got all the interior, so by that all this model all ready for my interior to drop in. What we did is we threw it into Blender. I threw my Euro R into Blender, and I literally just removed all the shell, all the bits that I didn't need from the Accord Euro R. So it was just pretty much everything from outside. I kept all the interior from the Euro R. I kept all the suspension dummies. I kept my laptop. I kept everything that would make this a working car in ASSETTO CORSA, even the lights and everything. With the Accord Euro R, the way the lights are designed is you can pull off the lenses in Blender and you can separate them down to the actual light bulbs, and that's how I actually repositioned the light bulbs inside of the new shells, headlamps and rear brake lamps as well. Same with the side repeaters as well. I will make a little tutorial video on how to like remake lights so it's really quick for yourself, because literally all I did with the lights, the repositioning, it's very simple. It's basically just duplicating the object, moving it to where you want it. If there's any part of it that you don't need, say the left lamp is connected to the right lamp, you highlight that part, you select edit mode, and then you'll literally delete the bulb that you don't want. So what I did with the headlamps, when they're connected, I duplicated the full set, and then what I did is with the first set I deleted the ones on the right with edit mode, and then with the second set I deleted the ones on the left with edit mode, and then I repositioned the light bulbs in the lenses where I needed them, and then I rejoined the left and the right together, because that's actually how them lights actually are to work. Because obviously you don't want a dot, 001, any sort of part number like that in Blender at the end of your parts, because the game just won't read them properly. And that is really only a key point to reference when it comes to stuff that actually works. When it comes to just objects that are just textured and they're just static parts that don't do anything, .001 doesn't seem to be a problem in Blender when it comes to that. It just comes with stuff that are actually attached to lights, so you literally do need them parts to read us. So that's why I do it in that certain way. Same with my mirrors. As you can see, there was a lot of editing that I had to do with the interior. There was a lot of resizing, a lot of moving around. But to be honest, guys, I was really impressed with how easily that it went together. I created a new rear parcel shelf as well, but again I do have a few more bits to do. I've got a few bits to do to the under tray, that are finishing bits, and I've got the headlamp textures to make and the brake lamp textures to make, but they're the last finishing touches. So at this point here, this is not everything, but this is just a little quick short snippet of just how I moved the lights around. So as you can see, the light bulbs from the Accord Euro R do have like a black lens over them. I removed that black lens off, I deleted that part because I didn't need it. And then these are, if I'm correct, the reverse lights. So reverse lights did need a lot of sort of repositioning and stuff, but again I use my technique that I previously mentioned about duplicating it, splitting it to a left side and a right side and then rejoining it again. So it were a little bit fiddly to do, and it was a little bit time consuming, took me a good few hours to do. Same with the side repeaters as well, to remove or reposition all the bulbs and get them where I needed them. I think it took me about 4.5 hours in general, which was fun at times and it wasn't. As you'll see, the car is pretty much built at this point, but I did have a few of my objects off centre. For some reason, with my interior, some parts of them were rotated to 179.87, I think, instead of 180 degrees. So I had to go in and highlight all them pieces in Blender and literally just make sure that they were all bang on. So everything on the car is fully straight, everything is fully aligned, everything is perfect. And at this point is where I got the actual reshell back from Joko_P. So I actually sent him the project for him to UV map in Blender the bodywork, the lenses for the headlamps, the fog lamps and the rear lamps, and the windows as well, so I could do vinyls. This was the reshell that we got back. Now, I think it was literally just my project that I'd sent, that it was a previous reshell and it needed resizing again to fit on the car. So when I actually resized it, that took me a couple of hours, but this is it on the car. So this is why we've got a livery design and a window banner. So thank you so much to Joko_P for being an amazing 3D designer and being so amazing to work with, being so skillful at everything he does. He's just amazing, guys. So at this point I was really happy. The only issue I had at this point is that I'd lost the actual A, B and C pillar trims that were black. So I took them from the car that you've just seen before I reshelled it to this. I know it's complicated, but this is me adding the trim back on, and this is literally only because I use GIMP to do my liveries, and I could not do the bottom of the window line up, so at the top of the doors where the windows start and all that trim, I couldn't get a straight black line without it being pixelated on the spoon livery, and that was all the way up the side of the car on both cars. So that's the reason why I couldn't just paint the A, B and C pillars or any of the trim black. I did try and it didn't work. So this is me removing, because the black trim was attached to the lights and I didn't need that. I only needed all the window trim. So again, guys, I use the same processes to build my cars. It seems to work, and I'm really impressed with how this car's turned out and the time it took. I think in all to get it from a bare base 3D model, having it all textured, having everything working, having it actually in game and everything working, I think it's took me like 4.5 days. I'll have to say 5. Making this videos took a long time as well. So this is pretty much the car finished. So this was the final part really, other than the badges. So I did rebadge it. I gave it new Honda badges front and back. We kept Joko_P's Accord badge that's placed in the lights and the SRI badge as well. That were me just really quickly showing you my little GIMP project for the livery. And as you can see now, I do have a slight little bit there. You can see one bit there and one bit there, but it's not major, and I will tidy that up. So again, guys, all I've got to do to this build next is I've just got to do the textures for the headlamps, the fog lamps, the brake lamps. I need to put fog lights in, and I need to do some editing on the under tray and some editing on the parcel shelf, then finish off the livery, do a road livery, add the number plates, and then it's done. So if you enjoyed the video, guys, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Do stay tuned for a fully update completed build video on this. Do stay tuned for hopefully the release details, and that'll be in conjunction with Joko_P and SHIFTCLUB Gaming for the release of this. So hopefully I can make that happen for you guys out there, so stay tuned for that. This is the car in game, fully finished. As I said, the only things I need to do are the headlamp textures, the brake lamp textures. I need to add the number plates. I need to do a little bit remodeling on the parcel shelf. I need to add the fog lamps, and I need to do some editing on the under tray, and I'll probably remove or change the colour for the spoon wrap of the neons, and then I'll do a road wrap, and then this car will be finished, guys. So again, if you're enjoying the video, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below on what you think to the video, what you think to the car, what do you think to the car mod. Do you think I should make these tutorials for K's Editor for texturing 3D car models and shading them, and also my blended tutorials to help you guys out there. If you want them tutorial videos, please leave a comment in the comment section down below and smash the like button to this video. I want to say a massive shout out to Joko_P. Yeah, guys, thank you, Joko_P. I want to say a massive thank you to all my subscribers who have been here from .day. I want to say a massive shout out to all the subscribers who have subscribed over the last few weeks and months. I want to say thank you guys for your support all these years. I want to say a happy new year and a massive thank you to everyone. Hope your happy new year goes well, guys. Happy new year, everybody. Woo! Way! Happy racing, stay safe, peace!
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.